Whether it's using fuel or electricity, or traveling by car, bus, train, or plane, our daily activities release carbon dioxide into the air. Carbon dioxide is the leading greenhouse gas contributing to climate change, the impacts of which are already being felt around the world. Smallholder farmers in the poorest parts of the world are the most vulnerable to the effects of climate change, such as extreme drought, flood, and rising oceans, because they are heavily dependent on their land for their livelihoods. Each of us can be part of the solution by reducing our carbon footprint and supporting initiatives that help absorb carbon emissions, such as reforestation. Wood is made up of 50% carbon, so when trees grow, they absorb carbon dioxide from the air and store it in their plant tissue. Closer to the equator, trees grow up to 10 times faster than they do in northern regions, making tropical reforestation one of the most efficient and cost-effective ways of absorbing carbon dioxide. The Community Carbon Program is a social reforestation initiative located in northern Nicaragua, Central America, that collaborates with smallholder farmers to reforest underutilized and degraded parts of their land. The program recognizes smallholder farmers as catalysts for overcoming poverty while tackling climate change. By providing smallholder farmers with an additional source of income through direct payments, the program makes reforestation a viable land use option. Trees are more resilient than agricultural crops, so farmers' livelihoods are less vulnerable to the impacts of droughts and floods. The Community Carbon Program follows the internationally recognized Plan Vivo standard, the only forest carbon standard that is exclusively designed to improve the livelihoods of smallholder farmers. To meet the criteria of the standard, each reforested area is mapped using GPS technology. Local staff monitor the trees annually to ensure that the program is successful. To guarantee the long-term survival of the trees, the Community Carbon Program uses an innovative approach to help smallholder farmers find value in the trees on their farms. Participating farmers receive regular payments from the sale of carbon offsets upon successfully meeting monitoring targets over time. These payments provide an important additional source of revenue for farmers, where the average income is only $80 a month. The program is also designed so that some trees can be thinned out, making way for the bigger trees to grow. This harvest also provides a sustainable source of firewood and timber for smallholder farmers. The Community Carbon Program uses a variety of native tree species that are well adapted to the local climate. Trees provide important local ecosystem services, such as regulating the local climate, restoring water to the nearby watershed, supporting local biodiversity, and filtering the air. Each year, the program hires hundreds of community members throughout the planting season, making it the largest source of employment in the area. Together, these community members plant close to 500,000 trees, covering a total area the size of 270 city blocks, or 380 soccer fields. As they grow, these trees will absorb over 80,000 tons of CO2, which is equal to the average annual emissions of 21,000 cars. Investing in the Community Carbon Program offers one of the highest rates of return for those interested in tackling poverty and climate change. Differentiate your business or organization, show leadership, and strengthen your brand by offsetting your emissions. Contact Taking Root today to calculate and offset your carbon footprint by supporting reforestation efforts and empowering smallholder farmers.